What is going on? Today we are talking about 3 new scams that you and I need to be aware of if especially we are trading in the crypto market, especially in these micro cap small poo coin markets. And so you and I have to think, we have to know the tactics of scammers so that we don't get scammed ourselves. If you're new to this channel, my name is Aaron. I'm on a journey to 1 Bitcoin, and so it's just amazing at exploring and adventuring in the world of cryptocurrency, and I'm just happy to kind of just do this. And if you want to join me in this journey, cowboy to cowboy, just go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below, hit the notification bell for any new updates that are timely, and of course, if you're feeling like a generous person today, I would ask for you to hit the like button if you're feeling generous to help my videos grow, help my channel grow, and in the long run. Okay, so I've been told this, that the crypto universe has some of the best people in the world in it. Some of the brightest, talented, funny, hardworking, entrepreneurial, innovative, wise people in the world. But at the same time, it's got some of the worst, dastardly, evil, vile, self-indulging, self-serving people in the world. It's got the best of the people and the worst of people. And you and I as cowboys, we need to figure out how to sort through all of, what are good coins, what are bad coins, what are people we can deal with, what are people who we can't deal with. And so these are 3 scams, 3 techniques that these scam artists use on people like you and me. And, I've got a little lizard brain. I was gullible. I probably still am to a point. But I'm learning, and I think you should learn too, so we just don't lose our money in a silly way. And so I have prepared like another little presentation here, okay? And so the first one is a honeypot scam. What is a honeypot scam? In the old days, when I would go out with my friends, we'd be trying to go to that honeypot. You know what I'm saying? Like a honeypot was, you go to a place where all the honeys were, right? You get the honeys, the bees there, and you start to get the buzz on. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a honeypot was a good thing. Not here, not in crypto, not no mo, right? A honeypot scam is where you have a coin and you see the chart going up and up and up and up, and you're like, oh my gosh, that might be something I need to buy into. I really need to buy into that. I need to get involved in that. So you put your money in there. Put a little more money. Oh, it's keep going up. I'm so excited. Then it gets high enough to where like, wow, I'm not greedy anymore. I've made my money back and then some. I'm going to sell some. And you try to sell and you can't. Honey potted, right? You got stuck. You got your hand stuck in the pot and you can't get it out because it's too stuck. And then you're getting stung by the bees, right? And now the devs will then pull the money out for themselves, and you can't sell anything. And so other people on the outside just see that thing going up and up and up. And here's an example, a great example of a honeypot. It is what's called the Boston token. As you can see here, this was just May 17, not more than 2 weeks ago. Someone saw on May 17th, they saw this thing going rising. Whoa. Oh my gosh. It's going up. Oh, we're millionaires. Guys, we gotta sell. Wait a minute. Why can't we sell? Oh, what? And then that's when the devs just pulled it all out, right? Just pulled this whole, and you could see there's nothing left. I mean, this was a 3-day-old scam here. The Boston honeypot is what it is, and it's very sad. I mean, like, it's very sad. So one way you could kind of avoid this particular scam, one, you check the BSC charts, BSC scan, Ether scan, stuff like that, and you want to see if people are selling. Okay. 2, you want to make sure that things are audited. If an audit is there, if it's in place, there's a certain protocol that locks sellers out. You can't sell. They want to make sure that, hey, everything is above water. People are allowed to sell. Very, very sad. Sorry for the people who were stuck into these honeypot scams. And there's been multiple of these scams, like a lot in the month of May. And so, I would assume June, probably a little more. And so we just want to make sure that, hey, you guys understand what's happening here in these honeypot scams. Okay, so the second scam is an ownership renounced scam. Now, what this is how you're going through a website and you look, a lot of them say ownership renounced, ownership renounced. I'm like, oh, great. Like for me, I'm like a little lizard brain. I'm like, I love it when an ownership is renounced. Don't know what that means. I have no idea, but it's good. They're saying it. And so what it basically means is that someone can't change the contract, can't change the protocols in the contract for the token. And so that's what that means. So, it's kind of above water, and, people get what you see. Now, the problem is, if someone is allowed to change the contract up at any time, that's like saying someone changing the terms on you if you're renting a house at any time. You agree to $1,000 a month, and he comes in, he's like, hey, I didn't renounce this contract. I'm going to raise it to $2,000 a month, and I'm going to take your dog, and I get to kick you every single month. And you're like, what? People change the terms on the contracts. And so that's what ownership renounces. You can't change these terms. Now, here's the scam. The scam is where they include a particular protocol inside the contract, a little piece of code that allows someone to transfer the ownership to someone else. So they renounce the contract ownership for themselves, but they can transfer it to someone else who can change it. That's the scam. Now what happens is that person is in cahoots with this person, and they could change it to whatever one. Pull it up, pull the money out, and be done with it. This is a newer scam, and so I was a little bit hesitant, especially on this one and the next scam, to maybe share this. The person that I learned this from, he was hesitant to tell me. He's like, Aaron, I don't know if you should share these in your videos. Your videos get a good amount of traction, and these might give scammers ideas. Look, in my opinion, I think that this is the way that it's going. It's already a thing. But people don't know about it. You know what I mean? And so, it's just some of the worst people here. If you're one of those people, you shouldn't do this kind of stuff. Try to make try to trade, try to make a living on your own. You don't have to screw other people over and lie to people to make money. And so this is that. The next one is kind of dastardly. It's kind of crazy. Again, I was warned. This is like opening Pandora's box. If I tell you this, if I tell the world this, these scammers might get ideas and start doing them. So I don't know, but here we go. For the sake of transparency, it's called the invisible wallet. Now, let me give you an example. You know how if you go into like BSC scan, let me try to get back here. You go into BSC scan. So this is the SafeMoon, and you can go into holders, right? And you see all these wallets here with all these percentages that contain the percentage of the supply, total supply of, this is SafeMoon, of any particular coin. What the invisible wallet is they could take this wallet and just make it invisible, make it not show up on BSC scan, and that's it. Why does this matter? Is because a dev can hide his wallet for like 20% of any particular token, and no one will know. And then when the time comes, when the time is right, yoink, 20% gone. Yours and my coin price drop, and we lose all that money. We lose all the value in the coin. Coin's dead. Can't recover from that. Now, the only way to find out about this is if someone added up all the percentages. All of this will add up to 100%. You literally have to export and count this up. And who's going to do that, right? Who's really going to do that? And that's the invisible wallet. That's the invisible wallet scam. Currently, this is a brand new scam. Currently, I don't know of any way to counteract this. I do know of people already have this idea and are running with it. So from one cowboy to another, you guys got to be careful out there, especially investing in these meme coins. That's why we need to make sure that the teams are doxxed. We know who the teams are. We need to make sure that these guys are audited. We need to make sure that we're able to sell. We need to make sure about all these. And even still, it's not 100% chance. I know of scams that you got to see the people's faces and they still pieced out with millions of dollars. So we make full circle here into the cryptocurrency world is the Wild West. It is a time where great wealth and prosperity can be made for you and your future family. And the future financial systems of the world will be built on this. Something amazing and great, and will take humanity into the next like level, a generation of finance decentralized, so that these big corporations don't do that. And you know what? By the way, that these scam artists who are preying on these people, look, there's already scammers now in the government. It's moving money around, moving your and my money around, printing money. And I heard it put this way, that if the more money they print, it's tied to our time. And so they're really stealing our time. I think this is, what's his name, Breedlove. Okay, this is like it. There's so much corruption in politics, and the people who move the big money in already politics, in stocks. It's worse, in my opinion. So okay, you're gonna get scammers all over the place, and in my opinion, it's worse the way it is now, and we are just reducing that. I think we've completely reduced that, and now we're tracking these guys. These guys are these other guys are untouchable. You know what I mean? Like they can be untouchable, and there's a lot of scammers out there, man. And Cowboy to Cowboy, we're just trying to make it good for our future families, or for ourselves here. You know what I mean? So stay sharp out there, guys. I hope this helped. If you want to follow along with my journey, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. If you want to hit the notification bell for any new and timely updates, and of course, if you're feeling like a generous person today, I would ask for you to hit the like button, because it helps with my channel. Anyway, lizard brain, gorilla arms, diamond hands. We'll talk to you on the moon.